Welcome back, people. Smash Keys here, playing Shadowrun Return. Oh, Shadowrun Returns. Come on, can I escape? There we go. When we last left off, what's his name? Armitage. He pissed off. Well, actually, he might be in this bar. I think that's where he said he was in. He was heading to this bar. We killed some people, wandered around, killed some more people, figured out how to reload my gun, which it's a necessity when you're going to kill people. That's kind of very important to the whole killing people shtick, right? Hold on once. Right, kind of important. Came in here, met a lovely bartender who seems to, be a little bit scantily clad. Can I zoom in? Oh, I can. Ooh, look at them pixels. Hey, pretty mama, let's go talk to her. You can't talk to this lady. So, she seems that she's having a little ex-boyfriend trouble, right? Something about the cult, so I'm excited. This guy has a sword. He has two swords, in fact. Kind of watched it back. He definitely has two swords. So, we're just going to talk to every single... When playing an RPG, just talk to every single person, because they wouldn't be here unless the programmer put them in. So, they got to have some kind of point. Why is my health so low? Can't I heal up over time? Eric Mershman. Hey. Kind of resembles me, right? Minus all the... the weird stuff. Eric Mershman. Hey guy, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? So, when going into a bar, often your bartender will try to sell you clothes. It's the way they it's diversify, right? Because it's the future, corporations, everything. I don't know, maybe he got it off a dead body. I'll take a look. Ooh, okay. How much money do I have, does it say? So I have 1,150 New yen. 11,150 New yen. I could probably trade him things as well, basic. So I have some stuff, so I can probably sell them to him, yep, for a little bit of money. So can I go back? Okay, X, okay. So, Alley Punk, the tourist look. So I'm doing more of a military kind of run through, so I'm definitely going to go with something kind of military-esque, but yeah, see, I have the secure samurai clothing, gives me an armor of 1 and no bonuses, right? But then if I go up here and I buy this one, I get an armor of 4, and then I get plus 3 hit points, so that's kind of good, I guess, right? But then it's like, oh, okay, well I can do secure ninja, armor of 3, 1 less, but then I get a dodge bonus, so I might actually be hit less. Give me 1 second. Let me read through these here. The black hat, armor 2, coolest hat in the shadows, grants intelligence. That'd be kind of useful if I wasn't worried about getting into fight. And that's another thing. You can play it so you can probably talk your way, sneak around, like you can talk your way out of fights, you can sneak around other people. Let's just go alley punk. Right? Alright, plus. So, there we go. Let's see if I can sell him some stuff. I just want to get rid of. So I have my shotgun. I can't figure out how to throw grenades, so let's hold off on that. Let's sell a med kit. I know it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea, but there we go. Now can I put that on? So okay, I put it on. Does that mean... Ooh, it even changes! Oh, I'm loving this. Hey, I look like the elf from the intro. The first thing. That's kind of cool. Now, does that mean I have my armor? Because... See if I can sell him back my bad armor. Hey, Eric Mershman. There's a view stash. Yeah, see? So I'm going to sell him that because I'm not using it anymore, so sell. Let's get out of here. With a lot of role-playing games, also there's kind of missions. Like if I talk to him some more, in most, I'm not saying anything bad about this game. I like this game, but a lot of games it'll be like, well, you can sell it to this person, or you can go over here and talk to this guy and do a loyalty mission for him, and then he'll give you a 10% bonus on everything you sell. So we could do that. Not gonna do it. This guy getting over here, getting all close. Sweeten the deal. Are these guys gambling? Your reps don't merit it. Oh, I think I walked in on a Johnson meeting. Or I didn't. I'm just going to walk away. So in Shadowrun, I've actually been, because I love Shadowrun now, Shadowrun's my favorite thing, I've been reading a lot of the wiki. Not about the game per se, but just the Shadowrun universe as a whole. And not only that, I was listening to Shadowrun podcasts. So I feel like I'm getting more, steeped into the Shadowrun mythos. And I'm actually liking it. Minus the magic stuff. I still don't really like the magic stuff too much, the weirdos and stuff. But, yeah, I don't know if we talked on this, but the anonymity is key. So there's the fixer who arranges deals, and there's the Shadowrunners who do the deals, and we already use a bunch of fake names, right? Smash keys and just fake names, running names, And then the fixers introduce you to a Mr. Johnson or Mrs. Johnson, and Mr. or Mrs. Johnson is an emissary for another individual who wants to rename, you guessed it, anonymous. So then you do jobs for Mr. Johnson. This looks like that's what's going on. They're kind of negotiating price, negotiating the job. Let's go to this guy. Jin Parks. Hello? Jin? Do not be afraid of my face. It looks like a tendril. I look like an ood. Jin Parks, the Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. I'm not going to try to do a bubblegum pop. You look like you could use some firepower, something simple. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too, if that's the way you roll. Yeah, show me what you got. Alright, so she sells weapons, which I have that one. It would be kind of nice to have a melee weapon just in case someone gets close, so I might... Yeah, see, I don't have close combat 1, so machete's out, but I'll buy a baseball bat, definitely. Definitely. Ooh, drones. Okay. So this is probably the rigger, right? And consumables. Grenades, repair kits. Alright. Let me see about... So, this is my gun, the one I have owned. She sells it as well, apparently. How come... Oh, I don't have enough money for this. So this street sweeper has a damage of 14, range of... I'm assuming that's short. Capacity 2, AoE 6. And the AK-47... Lower damage, but longer range, higher capacity. Big damage potential. I really want that AK-47. Should I risk it? If I sell that for 150, that'll put me at it'll put me at $700. That won't be enough. Okay, well I guess I'm just staying with my shotgun. Buying a baseball bat, keeping my shotgun. No, can you... Okay, confirm. Do I have my shotgun out? Yeah. Perfect. Alright, thanks, Jin. Are you gonna try to sell me something, Mr. Clue? Got a raging clue right now. Hey, can you... I would like... let's figure this out. I wonder if the thing will allow me to follow. Camera mode free. Locked? Let's try that. See if that works. There we go. I don't have to deal with that now. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, Mr. Clue. Oh, you handsome devil, you. Get it? It's a joke, because he looks like a devil. No, he looks like... What are those guys from Dragon Age? Anyway. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome. Please behave yourself. Will do. You get trouble here often? You must be the union's hired muscle. Pfft, you think? Stupid smash keys. Funny place for the architect to put a wall. That's pretty funny. Load-bearing, too. I like him. He can roll with the punches. He's a bouncer, of course, so let's see here. You have business here? Looking into the death of Sam Watts. Yes, and it's none of yours? I was a friend of Sam Watts, you know. Well, let's... See, now we gotta read this guy. Because if he likes Sam Watts, hey, guess what? I'm a friend. If he didn't like Sam Watts, I don't know. Let's just say I'm a friend. Sure, everyone here knew Sam. Shame to lose part of the family. Oh, he was family, so I made a good choice. There's a sharpness in Clue's eyes, the look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. You ever have to toss Sam out on his ass? In your role here, I suppose you often escorted Sam to the door. Let's go businessy, because he seems like a fancy man. Hey? Yes, albeit gently. See, we're having a great time, me and this troll here. It's a stereotype that trolls are idiots. Sam was drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated. I didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. Might have been over a gun. You don't friggin' know. Might have been. Psh, come at me with those. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Thanks for the info. Keep those eyes and ears open. I appreciate you talking with me. Happy to help. So, I guess I made a buddy. Can I just, go through here now? Thanks, bro. What? Who is it? He literally just said his name. Jake? Jake threw him out? Dang it. Alright, bunch of things in here. Johnny Clean. Hello, Johnny. Ooh, Rusty. The man is dressed like a janitor, but he is wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail-thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Oh, look, he's security. I didn't notice that. Howdy. Name's Johnny Clean. You new? Yeah, first time. Just getting a look at the place. I'll mind my business if you mind yours. I am. I imagine you've seen all sorts of things in a place like this, eh? True. Quite true. And I keep my mouth shut up about it, too. That's the secret of keeping a job here and staying alive in general. Gotta work. See you around. Okay, so I pushed a little bit too hard. That's fine. Whew. Enjoy the show. So, is that Miss Kubota? Mrs. Kubota. Woo, girl. Take you home with my ood tentacle. Hey, Noog. Does this look like a normal troll to you? Noog. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. Mutter. I told you it's not like that at all, mutter. Bring me proof and you shall have it, mutter. I am honored, your majesty. So, maybe he's talking on his phone here, because I mean, it is the future and it is magic, so maybe he's talking to somebody in the room, or maybe he's using the little comm link attached to his head, you stupid mutter. That was why I said to use mustard instead of catsup, mutter. Forgive me, Gene. I was a fool, mutter. He looks you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. Oh, you're trying to sell me things. I'm fine with that. Noog. Alright. So, he sells spells. Okay. Okay, well, I don't do magic, so thank you, though. He sells spells. What was this bar called? I really wanted to do a little rhyme. Ooh, I like the tieredness of this. Alright, Mrs. Kubota, I've heard much about you. Ooh, girl. Mrs. Kubota. Mrs. Kubota watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, mess with it at your peril," but her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa. No, that's not that. Konbanwa. Let's just butcher everything, that way nobody gets offended. Konbanwa, good evening. Konbanwa, right? Japanese. Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? Ooh, girl, you know what I like. I'm tempted to ask what's upstairs. Business. I just need a moment of your time, Mrs. Kubota. I have topics to discuss. So, and why should I help you? Sam Watts. I'm looking for his killer. Jake sent me. I'm hunting the Ripper. These are 3 paths of conversation. I feel like Sam Watts is going to get me where I need to go. Her face brightens, amused. So you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know? How well did you know Sam? Did you see Sam on the night of his death? Why is this place called the Seamstresses Union? That seems important. One more question, can you tell me about where to find Coyote? How well did you know Sam? I knew him, we all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough new yen to become altered in some way, drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam. So long as he was bent. He was always looking for his next fix. He seems like a sad, well, he's dead, but I mean, he seems like a sad person. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Okay. It's kind of a little bit new. Did you see Sam on the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working bar that night and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clue, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. Okay, so far everyone's story's checking out. She says what she's saying lines up with Mr. Clue, lines up with Jake, so everyone's telling the truth. Sometimes you can catch people in a lie, right? Why is this place called the Seamstresses Union? Yeah, it's kind of important. During the Gold Rush years, when the Gold Rush years, 200 years ago? What year is it? 2050? 2077? Metro 2077? During the Gold Rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupation, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. Oh, so you're a former seamstress? No, perhaps when we know each other more I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. One more question. Hey, can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. Her face didn't darken. Is that racist? She is a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's dangerous, why fear for her? If she's smart, why fear for her? I'm sure she can take care of herself. If she's dangerous, why fear for her? Please. If you are what I think you are, you know. I don't. That's why I'm asking. There's always someone more dangerous. Well, except for the top guy, right? I mean, there's always someone more dangerous than the guy at the top. Theoretically, is the most dangerous. But, well, if he's the most, I don't know. This is a weird thing. Because, I mean, the guy at the top, does he know he's at the top? Or is he like, there's somebody more dangerous than me? Her room is upstairs. If you're looking for her, and I invite you to examine it, you may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It's unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here's the key. Lady, you just met me. Can I? Unlocked. Oh, load screen. Alright. So I can go downstairs. Is this? Is this her room? There's a mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. It's set to require a password for entry. Leave the panel. Ooh, so if I was a hacker, I could go and sneak through all these people's things. Is this the door I have to go in? What with this door? Let's open them both. Hello? Can I touch anything? Nope. Okay. Ooh, okay. Got some clues. Alright, garbage. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor, as do I. TV? Oh, a big TV. The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. It seems like a bit far to put your cigarettes out there, but that's okay. Chicago. A frame painting of the Chicago skyline done in stylized silhouette. Nope. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Open the diary to the first paper. There's a receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. Read the entry. I came back from my night shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but this cutter dreck keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make my cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstresses Union, but he still goes on these runs. With these bozos all over my floor, I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? Inspect the receipt. A receipt for a Browning Max power pistol from Gin Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. Ooh, Gin. Gotta go talk to Gin. Flip to a different page. Open diary to the second paper. The paper has a handwritten poem on it and a diary entry. Jesus, read the diary entry. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the cutters once. He leaves the apartment with "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns later without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help us to avoid the subject in conversation completely. But I have felt better without our constant arguing about it. Read the poem. Let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Well, I kind of wanted to read that. Paper number 3. There's a receipt and an old photograph stuck between the pages. Look at the receipt. A COD receipt for a special order, 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium, located near Pike Place Market. Ugh. Zebra meat, eh? The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has shadow scrawled on it. I feel like I should be writing all this down. Number 4. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door, set to combination 342436. 342436. Sir. Oh, good. Input the code found in Coyote's diary. The safe beeps cheerfully in response and the door comes open. Kleptomaniac. A frag grenade. Ooh. Okay. Look at her computer. Coyote's computer is ancient. Probably fished it out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust cake fans to spin up, only to display on screen. Password? Without the password, the only other button on the screen is password recovery. Let's hold off, because maybe her passwords. Maybe she has like a secret password somewhere. Leave the computer. Is that it? It's probably Chicago. That's really the only other clue I have, right? Password recovery. Password recovery. Please answer the 3 security questions to reset the password. Your first childhood pet. It's not. Oh, it might be Shadow. Shadow. Answer stored. Question 2. Your favorite musical act. I don't. The Shadows. What is the name of your hometown? Let's go Chicago. Answer stored. Come on. Your security answers were incorrect. Dang it! Okay. Let's go. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I'm used to other games. Sorry about this. Let's pop off downstairs and see if I can talk to somebody else. Maybe get some more questions. So, because I didn't know what her favorite childhood pet was, now I can go and ask, hey, do you know Coyote's favorite band? Indeed I do. She plays her Starfire records so loud you can hear them from down here. I've told Mrs. Clue you have to have her turn that direct down more than once. Do you know if Coyote had any childhood pets? I never got to ask about the past. None of us do. I never ask about the past. None of us do. Coyote's real name is Gina. That is the most personal information I have about her. I don't know well, do you know what city? No? Not to sound like I don't care about the girl, but I never thought to ask. I just assumed she was from around here. Okay, well we got one, so you know what? Oh, God, stupid escape button. I'll see you around. So somebody else here has got to know more about her. Let's go ask the bartender. The bartender seems to be friends. Right? Come on. Oh, can you? I wonder if they'll do to sell me stuff. Can I? No thanks. Let's go talk to Jin. Jin will know what we're talking about. Hey, Jin. Did you sell a Browning Max Power to Coyote, the bartender? Hey, guy, I'm discreet. I don't talk about what my clients or what they buy. Bad for biz. However, I'm sure she would recommend me if she was a customer. Which I'm not saying she is. Whatever Mrs. Kubota wants. I didn't realize Coyote was missing. She said she expected to encounter some kind of paranormal animal at close range. I recommended the Ares Predator, but she couldn't afford it, so she went with the Browning Max Power. Need some hardware? No thanks. Alright, so she was afraid. I feel like the only person I can talk to is Mrs. Kubota now. Get all my information from Mrs. Kubota. Blah, 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 blah. No thanks. Yeah. Did you know Jim Parks? No. Childhood pets? No. Childhood pets? Never asked about the past. Favorite band? Yeah. Starfire. Coyote City? No. Did you know Jin sold Coyote a gun? I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here you need a gun just to take trash out of the dumpster. Do you know Paco? He's a ganger. A member of the Cutters. He's a good kid in a nasty line of work. I warn Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Have you ever heard of Maury's Meat Emporium? Her face twists in disgust. No, I'm a vegetarian. Alright, fair enough. They also sell zebra, which to me is strange. Alright, let's head back upstairs and try to crack this code. Crack this password. So I feel like we have two of the answers. I feel like Chicago is it. And I know it's Shadow. It has to be Shadow. Favorite musical, Starfire, and then name of your hometown, Chicago. Your password has been reset. Yes! Yes! See, I should be a detective. I should be a real life detective, solving crimes all over the place, solving little clues here and there that have been left for me. Your password has been reset to NQPABDST for security. Never write down your password. Ooh, experience. Karma. The computer has a basic list of applications. Calendar. 3 days ago, meeting with Delilah about gig. Today, meet Paco for date at Pike Place Market, due in 30 minutes. Today, okay. Heading to Pike Place Market, I guess. Contacts. Coyote's contacts list has exactly one entry. Someone named Paco. There is no comlink number or other contact information for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. I wouldn't even call it a list. Or how to contact them, so it's the opposite of what it should be. Computer. A quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. Alright. Park Place Market. New objective, let's look at the objectives. Find and question Coyote, speak with Mrs. Kubota. Alright. But we should probably wrap up here, take a little tiny break, right? Talk to Mrs. Kubota next episode. and then go find this coyote lady, right? And find a better gun. Jeez. Thank you for watching. Shadowrun returns with Smash Keys.